Hey everybody, my name is April and this is Thrifty Nerdy Mom. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So glad to see everyone, and so...
Surprise!
We're taking over Thursday, which is also known as Thursday. We are taking over Thursday with yet another Loki pair of ears. So before I get into that, please like and subscribe. Join our family, especially if you've been loving the Loki series like I have. When I'm filming these intros and outros, I haven't watched the 4th episode of Loki. I've been told I'm going to make one. I want to make more ears after this 4th episode, but we will see. A comment down below and let me know if you're enjoying it, because we are really enjoying it. But taking over Thursday with another pair of ears. I skipped last week, and so I thought I'd bring you 2 ears this week, and this week, or today's, because we already did one yesterday. Today's is the Avengers Loki ears. So these ears are styled after what I feel like is the Avengers Loki suit. It has like the crisscross pattern, and instead of horns, because he doesn't wear his horns that much in that movie, I use a gold bow. I've also been told these look like Sylvie ears, so I mean, you can go with Loki, you can go with Sylvie. Sylvie's suit does remind me of Loki's Avengers suit, so that works out. But let's jump on into that DIY project. You're going to need 3 ear molds. I use foam sheet, but you can use cardboard if you really wanted to. Foam sheet just seems to be lighter. You're going to need a hot glue gun and hot glue. This gold fabric that I showed you in the video last tutorial. You're going to need 3 ears, like fabrics for ears that are faux leather, and then I'm using this velvet green as well. And then you're also going to need some faux leather strips to add some detail onto one of the ears. I'm using this ribbon with gold brads to kind of just give it that Loki feel, and some green satin ribbon and some scissors. So we're going to glue down the green ear first. I work in 3rds or 4ths on this. I highly suggest using a finger protector that you can pick up from Dollar Tree. It helps you from getting hot glue burns. After I do the green ear, I am going to start on the black faux leather. One front of the ear is going to have like a detail, and then the 2 backs are just going to be the black faux leather and just be simple but look super cool. So after all our ears are glued down onto our molds, I'm going to start planing out where I want these strips. I highly suggest planing these strips before gluing them down. I actually had to redo this ear a couple times, even though I planned it out. But just to save some headache, plan it out before you glue down. And after planing, I decided to add some green satin ribbon just to give it a little bit of green pop onto the ear. And after I planed it, I am going to start gluing it down. After gluing down all my strips, we're going to start working on stuffing the ear. I liked kind of pulling apart the stuffing before I put the stuffing in the ear. I'm not sure if it's just a thing that I do or it really helps, but it's just what I do. And after we get all the stuffing in, we're going to start working on getting those strips glued onto the back of the that's not really the back of the ear, it's kind of like the middle part of the ear. If you see my tutorials, you kind of know what I'm talking about, but I suggest doing the bottom first where the stuffing won't come out, and then working on the sides. Now that detailed section is all done, I'm going to start stuffing and working on the other 3 sections. And then once they're done, we're going to add the green onto one black, plain black, and then the detailed black onto the other plain black. So to do that, you're going to want to add hot glue onto the middle and squish it together and let it dry. If you want it to be true, so after that dries, you're going to want to add hot glue around the edges, but I am sewing my edges, that way I can sell them on my shop and they are a little bit more sturdy. So after my ears are all secured, I'm going to take this ribbon with the brads and measure it out to see how much I need. And then I'm going to cut just one strip with like one row of brads. And so this will make like 3 ears, the trim for 3 ears. When adding the trimming onto the ears, I highly suggest working again in sections. I do like halves or thirds on this one, and always wear your finger protector when dealing with hot glue. Now I'm going to make the bow out of the same gold fabric, much like I did on the last ears. We are going to add a seam on both ends, and then make a crease in the middle, that way we know where to fold it in. This fabric was about 10 by 4 or 5 inches. And now we are just going to add some hot glue onto the middle and then fold those pieces in. Sometimes when making a bow, I use like an accordion fold. Sometimes I just kind of fold it in with my fingers until I like how it's folding. And here I'm just folding it in and then going to add a gold strip into the middle to keep the bow secured. I again added the bow to the middle of the headband before adding the ears, but now it's time to attach the ears onto the headband. And now once the ears are attached to the headband, I'm going to be adding another single layer of that gold braiding around the bottom of the ear, just to not let it look like there's hot glue peeking out from the bottom of the ear. Also, I didn't show this, but I added a small strip of the gold braiding to the middle of the bow as well. The ears, I am so happy with these ears, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial as well. So that's it. That's how I made these ears. I don't believe I showed you this little detail with the cross, like with the detail across it. I decided to kind of do that last minute because when I put the ears together, it was just kind of bland on this side, and I wanted to give a little bit of pop. I don't know if I showed this, but the title of these ears for me is Glorious Purpose. So I just added Glorious Purpose to the side of the ears. And just like the other two pairs of ears, these are going onto my Etsy shop called Ann Lou 2. If you would like to purchase these ears, use the code Loki 10 and get 10% off. Just go browse. Let me know which one's your favorite. Favorite all of them if you want. But I have other ears other than Loki ears, but right now I'm really specializing in Loki ears because I am really digging this season, and I cannot wait to get this voiceover done and watch it. So that's it. I'm gonna let you go so I can put this up and go watch Loki. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you real soon. Bye.